Okay, and so another thing as well in the Tarkov world that I wanted to talk about that I've been seeing going on in Twitter and just in the community is I've been seeing a lot of complaints about the labs loot pool when compared to like reserve, shoreline, and especially interchange with the tech prices recently going up so much. And it's really interesting because obviously you'd think labs with the high price tag. I mean, the raiders obviously have their gear and stuff, but the static spawns definitely seem to be in a tough place right now. And I've seen a lot of labs mains saying it's making it difficult to make their money back and stuff. And like if they compare it to other maps, like those maps are making even more money where they don't even have to pay a price tag to get into labs.
Right,
Like
for sure.
so, I was just gonna say, what do you guys think they should do about this? Do you think it's good to just be where it's at right now, like early wipe having labs just be kind of desolate, or do you think they should make sure that labs is the best map for loot at all times?
Yeah, I think labs should be coveted. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like completely. Like I don't know if what's the problems that they're having? Just
Well, it's like
So
if
right
you use
now,
a key card, like your blue key card, black key card, green key card, red key card,
yeah.
violet key card, there's just not good spawns. Like
I just
in
think it's
general,
shit.
and I mean, obviously, it's all RNG to an extent, so who knows exactly. But I mean, in general, I've seen a lot. Like the general consensus is that it's pretty bad the spawns that they're getting. So it's like not making up for the prices of the key
I think there
cards,
should be
all that.
like a requirement. Like there has to be 2 LEDXs like in the map somewhere or something like that. Like there should be like guaranteed items. Like you know what I mean? Like but like, their locations would be completely random.
I think that's interesting. So it's like
That is
At least
there's
for labs.
a certain amount of money.
I would
What do you think about that, Siegel?
yeah, I mean, that's an interesting way to do it. I think if that happened, it would drive down the price of Letixes just because they don't spawn every raid. Um, but like, I was thinking they were complaining about like static loot spawns just everywhere in labs. I was like, yeah, because most of them are behind like a paywall of a key card or something or a key. But if people aren't even getting loot to cover their key card expenses out of Red Room or something, um, I'm not sure if it's the biggest issue because I've always gone to labs because I haven't really had too many key cards, maybe like a blue one or a green one now and then. But like it's all about the raider loot. That's how you make money on labs. It's how it really has been. If it's all about the static spawns, that's just where all the hatchlings would be going to. Get that like 200 grand key card, sprint to Red Room, get your LEDX, and die. And like you can make a lot of money that way instead of actually playing labs how they have it right now with like all the raiders being your main source of income. But
I hear that, and that's a whole
Well,
other conversation too, and the fact of like the static spawns and like people who hatchet running and stuff. Because like I was listening to like a clean thing the other day, and he was saying that he thinks that like containers, you should be able to like put your meds and ammo and stuff in them, but you should never be able to put found in raid items in them, so that anything that people pick up is
No, I
fair
like that
game.
idea.
That way, if you kill somebody, like if you kill a hatchling that made it there first, they'll still have it on them and
I
stuff,
kind of like that idea.
and
I
it
really
removes
do.
it rewards the PvP more. He's saying, yeah. So I did think that was an interesting thought, and I kind of pertains to what you were saying there. So
Damn, that would be crazy.
Right? Because I mean, I play interchange all the time, so I deal with the hatchling hordes, and they're
everybody
always
just
the
keisters
first
stuff.
ones in.
It's just how it is.
Yeah. Oh, I killed a
They do
man
be-
with a knife, and
Yeah.
like some people don't even bring knives in. They don't even care.
They carry the
No,
lightest loads.
nothing.
The lightest
Yeah, the
loads.
lightest loads as much. They just want to get there, save as much money as possible, and I definitely can see how that could detract from the experience of Tarkov. Obviously some people have fun doing it that way, and I'm not trying to step on their toes, but like I don't know if that was the intended purpose of the way the game is supposed to be
The
played.
minimum
I
I'll
don't
do
know.
is a pistol. Like I
minimum
feel,
pistol for facts.
yeah.
Yeah.
But like I don't know, these crazed maniacs in this realistic military simulator run into a war zone, just some clothes on, like I gotta get a graphics card so I can play all my video games or mine Bitcoin and die. It's not the most realistic. I know it's not entirely about realism here, but I don't know. It's just a shitty thing to deal with.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, so that's something we will continue to keep an eye on, the loot pool and what they do over the course of this wipe, because obviously we can kind of refer back to this next wipe and stuff, and how they change throughout the course of the wipe, and that hopefully it will enable us to predict the future a little bit better when it comes to these sort of things. So we'll definitely keep an eye on that. Tarkov Pioneers.